another video, and today we are gonna be washing the Speed 3. I just took out the Z3 because I'm about to go get some microfibers and some drying towel to detail this thing because it's been dirty for a while and I need that detail bad. So I'm gonna get this thing detailed, probably the Beamer as well. Yeah, other than that, we're probably gonna be talking about the Speed 3 and how much it costs. All right, so let's go down to the detail shop and actually get some drying towels and some microfibers right now. Bye baby, I'll see you soon. I think I forgot my wallet. Let's go and get that. Yeah, like I mostly got the house done. All the boxes are over there. All the bad boxes we're probably gonna go to the dumpster. And then we just got those little guys, and then the kitchen's all fucking done too. So that's pretty cool. Just picked up some nice ass tire shine. I haven't used this before, but I guess we're gonna see if it's any good. Got a couple micros. Only use those basically for wiping down the wax and shit when I actually wash the car. And then I'm actually gonna go get some more drying towels because I need a new one. I've used this one for at least a year now, or maybe 6 months, but I use it for customers as well. So let's go get some more microfiber towels as well. Finally just picked up some microfibers. This is the drying towel. This one's really good. I've used this many times on customer vehicles and they dry so easily. Yes sir. Close that up. I can't even see, but my camera can. That's crazy. Let's start the Mazda up and pull out the pressure washer and then start cleaning it because it looks like trash. Look at this thing. That is disgusting. Cold start. Hopefully it's not dead. We'll see. You serious? Finally finished. Took quite a while to be honest. It's still a little wet, but it's been outside for about an hour or two, I would say. But I got the Mazda in here, Beamer's outside, and I closed the garage door because it's pretty loud out there. So, all right. So basically, you guys want to know how much it actually costs to install a wide body kit. If you do it yourself, it'll cost a lot less, but if you have someone else do it and install it for you, that's just like 2 to 3 grand just in installing it, and then on top of paint, which I will get into that in a second. But basically what went on with this, when I was living at my apartment, I took quite a while because I did work 7 days a week, and every chance I got, I was able to cut it here and there. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna start off the front, which was the easiest, to be honest. The rear had a little bit of issues, but I managed to still get it. So basically it was pretty easy. This is part of the kit right here, and this has to go on first because you have to cut the inside fender right here. Let me see if I could get a light real quick. Yeah, I still have to get LEDs, so bear with me guys. All right, so here, shine the light. So basically in there, I had to cut the fender and then hammer it all in, and then on top of that I also cut the whole fender probably about 4 inches up, I would say. I cut it like right here, just about. It was right here. And then I just bolted up the holes and all that. Took quite a while. It fit pretty easily. This side was actually really easy to mock up, but look how close it is to the door. I'm probably gonna shift it a little bit, but it doesn't touch at all. Watch. It's like right there. Oh my God. Pretty scary, but doesn't rub at all, luckily. Yeah, that's mostly it for the front. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. The guy that painted my kit, his name is Brad. He's actually really cool. I'll probably link his Instagram down in the description if you're in San Diego area. But yeah, so basically all you gotta do is, honestly, if you have a speed, I'm pretty sure he quit making the wide body kit. I was the last person to get it, but I don't know if he'll still sell it to people. But if they do end up buying it, install this piece first, and then mock this guy up, and then the front, and then the very front. That's the easiest part, and it'll go smoothly once you do this one first. Cut this piece of the fender off first, right here, and then make your way up, which is probably the easiest, or I'm pretty sure you have to do that. I talked to the guy the whole way, and he was very responsive and told me how to do it and showed me pictures and all that. Really easy. Then you bolt this fender piece onto the first piece that you install. The only downside to this kit is a lot of rocks get up right here, but you could, he said you could put mesh right here, but it's a little sketch because of how thin it is. It was kind of a bitch. I had the other side I actually bolted twice and had to replace it and put it somewhere else, and luckily it was good. And it's okay, it's all right, but basically here's already how-tos on how to install wide body kits. So you basically know how the rear goes. Here's two different pieces to the rear fender, and then you have to either weld it back together or seam seal it, which I seam sealed it. Fortune Flares, he actually told me to seam seal it. That's what he does. He doesn't weld it. So I just seam sealed it. That's basically it. But yeah, this is the kit. This is the piece of kit that I actually had to move back, and luckily it looks good and bolted back up. And then the hardware I used was Downstar, of course, and luckily it worked. Since this kit is indented in, I actually had to use little spacers for this to actually screw in and tighten down. But if anyone needs help with the wide body kit, like any instructions on it, either message Fortune Flares or message me for any info on it. And yeah, it's pretty easy. These wheels I got are 18 by 11.5. So these are some big ass wheels. I got these from Cosmos Racing. They gave me a little discount on them, and then they actually featured me on their Cosmos Racing website. So if you actually go to purchase these wheels, they'll actually show up on my car. And then, so I'm a part of the website now, so it's pretty sick. These are about $1,300. I'm pretty sure, just brand new, just the wheels, not even the tires yet. And then the tires I got are actually, they're cheap. They're not like cheap, but they're pretty good tires for summer tires. So they're the Federal, I think they're the Federal RSs or RRs. They're the really fat ones that grip really nicely. Everyone uses these at the track, but they're pretty hard to get nowadays because everyone buys them. But they are really loud, so if you're not trying to hear like an airplane going down the street while you're driving, then they're not for you. For me, I barely drive the damn thing, so I think it's a pretty good deal because they're only around $700 for all four, so not bad. But these are, I believe, 295s, which are fucking fat. 295 30. So I actually got a 30, so the height of the tire wouldn't be so bulky and bulge out pretty huge, but I also got them pretty thin because there wasn't any cheaper tires that were fitting these type of wheels, because these are 11.5, and I'm trying to get some pretty meaty tires on there. So I just went with the Federals. So the Federals were $700, and then the wheels were $1,300. So 13, so around $2 grand just for the wheels and the tire setup, and not even the kit yet. The kit, on the other hand, on the website was around $2,500, I believe. and then an extra $200 just for shipping. Wheels, tires, and the kit. So that's around, that's around $4,500, but let me just pull out my calculator and then we can see. So Cosmos Racing wheels around $1,300 to $1,400 depending on what site you go on. And then tires, I'll just put $700. And then the kit, $2,500 plus $200 shipping. So around $4,700 deep right now. Don't even forget the Downstar. The Downstar hardware was like 200 bucks just for Downstar hardware. All right, so we're at $4,900. And then paint. So paint, I got a really good deal on it. My bro Brad, he's been in the painting industry for around, I wanna say like 22 years. I'm pretty sure he said 22 or 23 years. He's really good with fiberglass, so that's why I wanted to bring it to him. I looked on Google Maps and I saw all his reviews and shit, so he works on jet skis a lot, so when I gave him this kit, it wasn't so hard for him, but it was also not easy because there was a lot of imperfections in the kit. Usually kits aren't like this, even Fortune Flares even said that, but he had a bit of an issue with the shipment and all the delays and all that last year because of COVID and all that. Yeah, the kit was $2,500, but the paint, I actually got it for 2,200 bucks. It was supposed to be 2,000. The paint was getting all messed up because here was air bubbles inside of the fiberglass. So basically after they finished the kit, they primer it, right? So the primer they put on it was really cheap and it started bubbling on the paint. So Brad, the painting guy, actually had to keep sanding it down, repainting it, or actually put fiberglass over it and then repaint it again and again. I think he did it twice for each piece because most of them kept fucking up. So it wasn't his fault because he didn't know what primer it was because he could tell it was cheap. He didn't know here was gonna be air voids inside of the primer underneath that gel coat. That's why it kept bubbling. Apparently he said if he was to do it again for someone for a wide body kit, he charged them around $3 grand for this type of kit for paint. I don't know what other paint places they charge, but he would have charged $3 grand the next time I did it. So basically, how much did I pay so far? Let me get my phone. So $4,900 plus $2,200. I paid $7,100 just for this kit, which is insane. So $7,100 deep, but I think it was worth it, to be honest. And I was the last guy to get the kit, so I feel pretty special, you know what I'm saying? But I'll give you guys a little close-ups. I did screw in these parts so they hold together just in case these fail and push out. But these are bolted, I think 2 screws right here on each side, and then on the other side as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. So we are $7,100 deep, but we're gonna keep going. And also, I paid like 10 grand in other parts. If you wanna go check out that video, I'll leave it down in the description below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna record some short clips for you guys just so you guys can see the wide body kit up close. So I'm gonna do that for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.